Silas GAMBO was killed by bandits on Monday night and they abducted his wife and children. Sani. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Shehu Sani, a former senator from Kaduna Central, was on his Twitter account this morning to talk about the death of Silas GAMBO. It is very, very alarming when we begin to hear death of some people. And let me bring it to your notice. We are talking about the bandits, we're talking about the Boko Haram, or we're talking about the ISWAP. Let me say this to you. Do you know that because things have been refused to do, the Nigerian government have not been able to rectify this insecurity situation, that there is still a lot of insecurity in the land? Do you know that some people are now hiding under these people to carry out evil? Let me explain what I mean to you. What I mean is that some people who contact these people now and finger people they want to deal with. Do you know that? That is what crime does. It thrives. When crime is thriving, there is no how you want to say it. More crimes will keep coming up. And the thing is, you will not be able to even to trace it. It's going to be difficult. It is very possible that while you are saying, oh, the bandits, oh, the ISWAP, some people are busy supplying information that will get them, harmed or put them in harm's way in the hands of these people. These people might not even think about these people, but because somebody has gone and incites them, oh, this person, if you kidnap him, will give you 100 million. If you kidnap him, will give you 500 million. Or this is it. At the end of the day, these bandits locate this person, not because they are after the person, but because they have been fingered by someone. This is what happens when we continue not to do the right thing. We continue not to take the right step. This is exactly what happens. People who are not supposedly to be, there is nobody who deserves this. But before you know it, because of one thing or the other, they are now used as tools. And these people are now in harm's way. The news in detail, please stay with us. In his tweet, Shehu Sani explained that Silas GAMBO's father was killed during the Miss World riot that happened over 10 years ago. He said Silas GAMBO has also been killed by bandits yesterday night in Gbagi Villa community in Kaduna City. Shehu Sani said Silas GAMBO's wife and children were also abducted. In conclusion, Shehu Sani said this is a story of tragedy and he prayed that Silas GAMBO should rest in peace. This is a very sad event that happened in Kaduna State yesterday. The killings and abduction happening across the country needs to come to an end. Enough of the death, abduction, and payment of ransom. Since the citizens are not allowed to carry arms to defend themselves, the government needs to ensure that they are well protected from external attacks. Read Shehu Sani's post. Please listen. Silas GAMBO, his father was killed during the Miss World riot over a decade ago. He was killed by bandits in Gbagi Villa community in Kaduna City on Monday night, and they abducted his wife and children. A story of tragedy. Rest in peace. Sincerely. Can you see the irony? Gullible protesters says North is robust and flourishing. Not bleeding. Koni man die. Koni man bury him. The family is a target. The family has facilitated the express entry of many into paradise. What a world. What a world. The family have facilitated. It is well. You know why I'm seriously saying what I said earlier on, that some people, some of the things we hear in the news today, it is not that the bandits know these people. It has been, how am I going to put it? It has been found out that these bandits now, they don't just go after anybody. If they go after some people that are outside their jurisdiction, outside people they're supposed to go after, check it well. Somebody has actually told them, help me do this job, and this is the amount I'll pay you. People are using them now. People are using them to eliminate political enemies. People are using them for a lot of things. It is not as in, it is becoming scary, because at the end of the day, you don't even know. Might be your neighbor. There's one particular story, I don't know if you heard it, but it was actually made the internet. I think last year, there was a certain story about a particular man that was kidnapped, and when his family was contacted to pay a ransom that the bandits kidnapped, he actually asked them to bring the money for him. The man has just received his retirement benefits, and he was planning on doing something with it. But while he was in detention, his family gathered the money, gave the money to the bandits, and on his way out, when they were supposed to be releasing him, he pleaded with them and said, "Please, can you give me 100,000 out of the money I gave you?" They said, "Why?" He said, "I want to give it to my friend. I promised to give him 100,000 naira out of my retirement benefit money." So they asked him, "What is the name of your friend, and can you take us to his house?" They did. He did actually. Only to get there and actually, not even did they took the man themselves. They took the man himself to the house of the particular man, and it turned out that that particular man was actually the one that gave them the information to kidnap this person, that this person now has money. And what my bandit did was very, very remarkable. They gave him the gun and told him to shoot his friend, and he refused because he himself was not a killer. So the bandit themselves pulled the trigger and handed the money over to the man and left. This is a case of many that we don't get to hear on a daily basis. So these people are being used by some people, but the ones you think are your friends, but the ones who they're your foes. A lot of things are happening. A topical Nigerian Muslim believed that Christians should not live at all. Even Sunday himself, after the prayer every Friday, they do preach evil about Christianity. We know, but no problem. The good thing is that as a Christian, you should be ready to die or face persecution anytime. Thou should not be afraid of those who can kill the body, not the soul, but be afraid of him who can destroy both the body and the soul in hell. Christians are the target from Fulani cattle bearers, nicknamed by Buhari as bandits, Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, and the rest of them. R1ØT of KADUNA will not talk as Christians are being slaughtered. When I clearly know of his bad action was when Chief of Adara Kingdom was kidnapped and killed by Fulani. The following week, he scrapped the Adara chiefdoms. Okay. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.